Chef Marc Forgione, thank you for being here today.
Absolutely, man.
What's on the menu?
Lamb with Vichyssoise and Chinon.
I love it.
This kind of alien-looking thing is a saddle of lamb.
Okay.
So imagine if...
Yeah. That's exactly how I ride my lamb at home.
You know, butchering sometimes intimidates people. It's all so simple, and you almost don't even need a knife once you get in here, right? All we did was go in there, carve it out.
Yeah.
Spine comes out perfectly. This you save for soup stocks. And then you're left with 2 loins, which, if this were a cow, those would be your strip steaks.
Okay.
Right? And then here's your tenderloins, which would be the filet mignon. So here's the tenderloin, right?
Just that one piece.
I just snipped it, right?
Yeah.
The tenderloin comes right out, and it's whole.
Amazing. Just
You
peel it
don't
right
even
out.
really
Wow.
need a knife. All right? And then again, you can almost just use your hands.
Amazing.
If this were a cow, those would be your strip steaks.
Okay.
Right? So now here, I'm just gonna take, you know, what we call the silver skin for very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It just gets a little chewy. If we were just like kind of roasting this, I would leave this fat on.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that off.
Amazing.
The porterhouse, right, it's essentially your strip loin and your tenderloin, which again, if there was the bone, right, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
We're kind of gonna force the issue of the porterhouse.
But boneless porterhouse.
Boneless
Yeah.
This is something called Activa.
It's also known as meat glue, right?
Meat
Is that
glue.
the same thing? But it's natural.
It's natural. All it does is really bind stuff.
Sure.
So then I just roll it up, give it a nice little...
Finalizing all that. Yeah.
So now we get left with this. Pancetta and bacon and all that kind of stuff is made from the belly, right?
Right.
So we'll get like 20 of these and it'll all make a little more sense.
Yeah.
This, for a little flavor, you know Lior?
I don't know who that
He
is.
makes all different types of blends. This one's called Vadouvan.
It smells very like Indian, like
amazing.
curried. Yeah, yeah.
And then again, we'll kind of hit this with a little bit of that glue. And the pancetta, instead of rolling it, this we're actually gonna keep flat, almost like a brick. Got some spring onions, young garlic, and these are young onions. It's just the white,
Okay.
all right?
I can do that.
But, you know, so the classic Vichyssoise, it would just be potatoes and leeks.
And that's it.
A little heavy cream.
Right.
I just wanted to kind of make it a little more seasonal.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be the worst cut onions you ever saw in your
plenty
entire
anyway.
life.
It's all really not gonna matter. Gonna add a little heavy cream, and now essentially we're just gonna make a nice allium cream. So now we're gonna take the parsley.
So hot water.
So it's just for a couple seconds, all right? See how it now turns like a deeper green?
Yeah, totally.
And then to keep this deep green, right into ice water.
So you're stopping the cooking so it
And
doesn't
then
get
this
like
is the
mushy
shock,
and- Yeah.
right? And you see it like change the color, like
Yeah.
it's intensified a little.
Yeah, yeah. Bringing it out.
Yeah, just squeeze as much as the water as possible as you can get out. And I just put the chives in raw.
Okay.
A little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Great.
Not enough will screw you up, but if you put too much, it won't be as green as you want it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like it's more dark green than it was before.
So now this is the base for the salsa verde.
Oh, beautiful.
Gonna take some rinsed capers. You can just zest the lemon in there.
Yeah. This one I kind of know how to do. Gonna get some of the oil for my knuckles.
It wouldn't be the first time somebody's knuckles are in the salsa verde, bro. Taste that a little before you put it in.
Are you tricking me here?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's great. So it's too much. It's my fault. I like that.
So this quote-unquote fancy-looking thing, right,
Yeah.
is as old school as it can possibly get. You know, it's just a food mill. There's just been some potatoes. You can add herbs to this if you want. There's something about the lightness of what it does to things. We're gonna bring our blender back.
Just cream and onions. Make sure it's on as low of a setting as possible.
Yes. There you go. Now what happens is now the steam releases. And now you can slowly kind of turn this on.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells like pure like essence of onion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got our potatoes.
You'll see some recipes. We'll put the potatoes in the blender. Again, I'm not one of those chefs.
It's amazing, like potatoes just melted basically after you put that in there.
Almost looks like potato oatmeal, right?
Yeah.
The pancetta, it's about 110 degrees, but you do it for like 12 hours.
Okay. Wow, wild. Yeah, you're right. This just looks like bacon.
And you can see the layers of spices. You can smell that curry powder. I'll either just very, very, very briefly place it on the grill or put it under a broiler. But again, it's fully cooked, even though it may not look it. All right, and then this is the porterhouse now. And I'm not gonna get a hard sear on this. So now I'll just add a little bit of butter. And then I'll take a little aromatics, get some rosemary and bay leaf, and then a little bit of baste. See how that butter is like perfectly brown?
Yeah. I probably should get this bottle of wine open, huh? So the wine that I chose for us, it's an elegant wine that has kind of richness. There's an elegance that you find with Cabernet Franc that you don't find with Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon is like rich and bold and intense. And then this producer, Philippe Alliet, is a young guy I think that really is doing cool stuff in Chinon. It's Cabernet, but it has elegance. It almost leans more towards Pinot Noir in as far as the lightness of the color.
It almost smells like an aged goat cheese, like rind.
Yeah? I've never actually heard that comparison, but you're very, very right.
Yeah, I think we're in business with the pairing.
Good.
Right before it goes out, we add the vinegar so it stays green, but now it's got that punch that you're looking for from the salsa verde. And then, like I said, I'll use this kind of in the same way you would a soup. I'm gonna let it like cover the whole bottom.
Yeah.
This cooked for about an hour.
It's beautiful. The color, yeah, that's great.
You know, I am not afraid to cook with fat, so I'll put it right back on there.
Beautiful. And these we just heat it up a little bit?
Just like you almost would like bacon in a pan.
Yeah.
This is a wild spinach, but it's also called lamb's quarters. Little cheeky.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, and then we've got some chive blossoms to kind of bring it back. Barrage and lamb is just one of those kind of peanut butter and jelly kind of things. It almost tastes like a cucumber. It's simple, you know? And then I'll take a little finishing salt, a little bit of that curry powder, and there's lamb with Vichyssoise and Chinon.
Let's test the pairing.
So in this bite, I can see it. You'll get the tenderloin and the loin in there.
Right, a little bit of both. And we should get some of that pancetta too, you think?
Absolutely.
All right. Wow, that's great.
That actually goes really well. No, it does, right?
I think that there's some serious bright components to this dish. And it's a dish that if you read on a piece of paper, you wouldn't imagine it is as bright as it is.
If you read red wine, lamb, potatoes, kind of sounds heavy.
Yeah.
But I think you can agree, this whole thing, the pairing and everything, it seems like a light spring day almost.
Almost elegant.
Yes.
Very cool. Elegant dudes eating an elegant lamb dish.
But of course. Yeah, nicely done, man. It's great.
Cheers. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
If you like this video
And you want to see more just like it,
click the subscribe button.